Hello everybody, we're here today with our patient Joe. We're going to perform a procedure on Joe today known as a lingual frenectomy. If you take a look at Joe's skeletal structure, you'll see that he's got a bit of an underbite, meaning the bottom teeth come in front of the top teeth. A little bit of this, or most of this, has to do with the fact that his tongue has been a little bit too tied down his whole life, particularly through growth and development. The tongue is essential in forming the upper jaw and pushing it forward through swallowing and at rest when the tongue is sitting on the roof of the mouth. These are appropriate myofunctional just skills that most people have that Joe wasn't able to develop because his tongue was tied down. So what I'm going to have Joe do, and it's a great way to evaluate any child you have, whether they potentially may have the same issue and it could affect their upper jaw growth, I'm going to have Joe take his tongue and try and touch it to the roof of his mouth while he is open as wide as he can open. Everybody should be able to do this. And you'll see there, Joe has to close quite a bit in order to touch his tongue under the roof of his mouth. Okay. Joe, I also want you to take your tongue and try and touch your nose. So you can kind of get the picture there too, that his tongue should be a little bit more mobile than that. So we're going to go through utilizing a laser, release his lingual frenum, and we're going to see what kind of mobility we can get. And it's Joe's path to, orthodontic movement and stabilization. When we start widening his upper arch, we want it to be stable. In order for it to be stable, we have to have proper tongue posture on the roof of his mouth. So we'll get going and we'll evaluate throughout the procedure and at the very end. Okay. Now Joe, I want you to go ahead and take your tongue and try and touch your nose. Alright, so we've already got pretty good improvement there. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more and we'll come back and show you the results. So we just finished our procedure. It took about 5 minutes, pain-free, no bleeding. Joe, go ahead and touch your tongue up as high as you can on the roof of your mouth. Okay, you can see where we did the laser, and then go ahead and close together or touch your tongue to your nose. Okay, you see some marked improvement there. It's not absolutely perfect. We may need to come back and do a little bit more, but it's a start of getting his tongue posture in the right spot. And a fun fact is, I'm probably going to butcher this, but midwives, like way back in early times, used to have one long fingernail, and the first thing they would do with the baby would come out, well, cut right underneath the tongue, so the baby would function normally, and it helps with breastfeeding and a number of other things. So, Joe, what was your experience with the procedure?
It was quick. I mean, I didn't feel anything, and I can already tell the difference. I'm still a little numb though.
All right. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.